Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics stands as one of the foundational works in Western philosophy, exploring the nature of human happiness, virtue, and moral conduct. At its heart lies Aristotle's belief that the highest good for humans is to live a life of eudaimonia, or flourishing, which is achieved through the cultivation of virtuous character and the pursuit of excellence. Central to Aristotle's ethical framework is the concept of virtue, which he defines as a mean state between excess and deficiency. Virtue is not merely theoretical knowledge, but rather a habituated disposition acquired through practice and habit. By consistently engaging in virtuous actions, individuals develop moral excellence and attain a state of inner harmony and well-being. Aristotle further emphasizes the importance of friendship as a fundamental aspect of the good life. True friendship, characterized by mutual goodwill and shared values, enriches human existence and contributes to the cultivation of virtuous character. Through the bonds of friendship, individuals experience companionship, support, and moral growth. He explores the relationship between ethics and politics, asserting that humans are inherently social beings and that the pursuit of individual and collective well-being is intertwined with the organization of society. He contends that the state has a moral purpose, aiming to cultivate virtuous citizens and promote the common good through the enactment of just laws and institutions. He also reflects on the role of intellect in ethical decision-making, highlighting the importance of rational deliberation and self-awareness in guiding moral conduct. He recognizes the complexity of human behavior, acknowledging the interplay of various factors such as reason, emotion, habit, and external circumstances in shaping ethical choices. Overall, he offers profound insights into the nature of virtue, happiness, and the good life, providing readers with a timeless guide to ethical living and personal fulfillment. Dive deep into the Aristotle's wisdom and get key concepts that will help us to understand the essence of his work. Book 1. Defining Ethics and Justifying Method. Every art and every inquiry, and similarly every action and pursuit, is thought to aim at some good. The good is that at which all things aim. Ethics is concerned with the highest good, which we call happiness or flourishing, and its pursuit through virtuous actions. The function of man is to live a certain kind of life, and this activity implies a rational principle. Ethics is an intellectual and practical inquiry into the nature of the good life and how it can be achieved through the cultivation of virtue. Virtue is a disposition to act in accordance with reason, leading to a flourishing and fulfilling life. We become just by doing just actions, temperate by doing temperate actions, brave by doing brave actions. Ethical inquiry requires both theoretical knowledge and practical wisdom as we seek to understand the nature of the good and how to attain it in our lives. The study of ethics is not a theoretical exercise, but a practical endeavor aimed at guiding human conduct and promoting human flourishing. Inquiry into ethics requires careful observation of human behavior, reflection on moral principles, and engagement in moral deliberation. These quotes capture Aristotle's exploration of ethics, where he defines the subject matter of ethics and justifies his method for examining it. Aristotle argues that ethics is concerned with the pursuit of the highest good, happiness, through virtuous actions guided by reason. He emphasizes the importance of practical wisdom and the cultivation of virtue in achieving a flourishing and fulfilling life. Books 2 and 3, concerning excellence of character or moral virtue. Virtue, then, is a state of character concerned with choice, lying in a mean, that is, the mean relative to us, this being determined by a rational principle, and by that principle by which the man of practical wisdom would determine it. Moral virtue is a disposition to choose the mean between excess and deficiency, guided by practical wisdom. The virtues are acquired through habituation and practice, as we cultivate virtuous habits by repeatedly acting in accordance with reason and the mean. The virtuous person acts knowingly, chooses the mean, and takes pleasure in virtuous actions for their own sake. Virtue is not innate, but developed through education and habituation, as individuals learn to moderate their desires and cultivate excellence of character. The mean is determined by a rational principle, which varies according to circumstances and requires practical wisdom to discern. Moral virtue consists in finding the right balance between excess and deficiency, avoiding both extremes and pursuing the mean. Excellence of character is essential for human flourishing, as it enables individuals to live in accordance with reason and to realize their full potential. Virtue is the key to a happy and fulfilling life, as it enables individuals to act rightly and to experience inner harmony and contentment. The cultivation of moral virtue is a lifelong endeavor, requiring constant self-reflection, moral deliberation, and the practice of virtuous actions. These quotes highlight Aristotle's discussion of moral virtue, where he explores the nature of virtue, its acquisition through habituation and practice, and its role in achieving human flourishing. Aristotle emphasizes the importance of choosing the mean between excess and deficiency, guided by practical wisdom and the cultivation of virtuous habits for ethical excellence. Book 4. The second set of examples of moral virtues. Courage, temperance, liberality, magnificence, magnanimity, ambition, patience, truthfulness, friendliness, and wit are all examples of moral virtues. Courage is the mean between cowardice and rashness, and it involves facing fears and dangers for the sake of what is noble and just. Temperance is the mean between self-indulgence and insensibility, and it involves moderation in pleasures and desires. Liberality is the mean between prodigality and meanness, and it involves generous giving and spending in a manner appropriate to one's means. Magnificence is the mean between vulgarity and stinginess, and it involves spending large sums of money on noble and worthy projects. Magnanimity is the mean between vanity and pusillanimity, and it involves greatness of soul and a proper estimation of one's own worth. Ambition is the mean between ambitionlessness and overambition, and it involves striving for excellence and recognition in a manner consistent with virtue. Patience is the mean between impatience and apathy, and it involves enduring difficulties and setbacks with fortitude and resilience. Truthfulness is the mean between boastfulness and self-deprecation, and it involves speaking the truth with honesty and integrity. Friendliness is the mean between flattery and quarrelsomeness, and it involves cultivating harmonious and supportive relationships with others. These quotes illustrate Aristotle's discussion of the second set of examples of moral virtues, including courage, temperance, liberality, magnificence, magnanimity, ambition, patience, truthfulness, friendliness, and wit. Aristotle explores how each virtue represents a mean between extremes, guiding individuals toward ethical excellence and the pursuit of the good life. Book 5, Justice and Fairness. Justice, as a virtue, is concerned with treating others fairly and giving each person their due. There are two kinds of justice: distributive justice, which involves the fair distribution of goods and honors in society, and rectificatory justice, which involves making amends for wrongs and restoring balance in relationships. Distributive justice aims to allocate resources, rewards, and opportunities in proportion to individuals' merits, needs, and contributions. Rectificatory justice, on the other hand, seeks to rectify imbalances and restore equality when someone has been wronged or harmed. The just person is one who acts in accordance with the principle of fairness, treating others with equity and impartiality. Justice involves giving others their due, whether it be honor, respect, punishment, or reward, based on their merits and deserts. Fairness requires not only obeying the law, but also going beyond it when necessary to ensure that each person receives what they are owed. Injustice arises when individuals or institutions fail to uphold the principles of fairness and equity, resulting in the violation of rights and the undermining of social harmony. Justice is the foundation of a well-ordered society, ensuring that individuals can live together in peace and cooperation, respecting each other's rights and fulfilling their obligations. The pursuit of justice requires both virtue and practical wisdom, as well as a commitment to upholding moral principles and promoting the common good. These quotes highlight Aristotle's exploration of justice and fairness as fundamental virtues essential for fostering harmonious relationships and building a just society. Aristotle delves into the nature of justice, its different forms, and its significance in promoting human flourishing and social cohesion. Book 6, Intellectual Virtues. Intellectual virtues are those qualities of mind that enable us to think and reason well, leading to the pursuit of truth and wisdom. The most important intellectual virtues include wisdom, understanding, and practical wisdom, which guide our choices and actions towards the attainment of the good life. Wisdom is the highest intellectual virtue, encompassing a deep understanding of the fundamental principles of reality and the ultimate ends of human existence. Understanding enables us to grasp the first principles and essential truths underlying the natural world, allowing us to discern the order and purpose inherent in all things. Practical wisdom is the virtue of practical reasoning, enabling us to make good decisions and act virtuously in particular situations, based on a clear understanding of what is morally right and beneficial. Intellectual virtues are cultivated through education, experience, and the exercise of reason as individuals engage in the pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement. The development of intellectual virtues is essential for the flourishing of the individual and the well-being of society, as they enable us to navigate the complexities of life and contribute to the common good. Intellectual virtues empower us to engage in critical thinking, logical analysis, and creative problem-solving, enhancing our capacity to make sound judgments and achieve excellence in our pursuits. The cultivation of intellectual virtues requires disciplined inquiry, open-mindedness, and a commitment to intellectual honesty, as we strive to deepen our understanding of the world and ourselves. Ultimately, the practice of intellectual virtues leads to intellectual fulfillment and the realization of our highest potential as rational and moral beings. These quotes underscore Aristotle's exploration of intellectual virtues as crucial components of human excellence and flourishing. Aristotle examines the nature and significance of wisdom, understanding, and practical wisdom, emphasizing their role in guiding human conduct and promoting the pursuit of truth and goodness. Book 7. Impediments to Virtue. Virtue is hindered by both excess and deficiency, as well as by external factors such as upbringing, environment, and fortune. Excessive desires and passions can lead to moral weakness and vice, while deficiencies in character or lack of self-control can also impede the development of virtue. External factors such as poverty, oppression, and misfortune can present significant obstacles to the cultivation of virtue, as individuals struggle to overcome adversity and maintain moral integrity. Education and moral guidance play a crucial role in overcoming impediments to virtue, as individuals learn to recognize and resist harmful influences while cultivating the habits of character conducive to virtuous conduct. Self-awareness and self-reflection are essential for identifying and addressing personal weaknesses and vulnerabilities, allowing individuals to confront their limitations and strive for moral improvement. Social and cultural norms can either support or undermine the development of virtue, shaping individuals' values, beliefs, and behavior patterns through socialization and peer influence. The pursuit of virtue requires perseverance and resilience in the face of challenges and setbacks, as individuals confront internal and external obstacles on the path to moral excellence. External distractions and temptations can divert individuals from the pursuit of virtue, leading them astray and undermining their moral integrity if they succumb to the allure of pleasure, power, or prestige. Effective moral education and character development programs should address the various impediments to virtue, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and support systems needed to overcome obstacles and lead virtuous lives. Ultimately, the cultivation of virtue requires a concerted effort to overcome impediments, foster moral growth, and align one's actions with the principles of reason and goodness. These quotes shed light on the various impediments to virtue, including internal factors such as excessive desires and deficiencies in character, as well as external factors such as social influences and adverse circumstances. Aristotle emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, moral education, and perseverance in overcoming these impediments and striving for moral excellence. Book 8. Friendship. Friendship is considered to be the most necessary of all virtues, since it not only preserves the good in life, but also prevents evil. True friendship is based on mutual goodwill, trust, and affection, and it involves a reciprocal exchange of benefits and support between friends. Friendship is characterized by a shared commitment to virtuous living and mutual respect for each other's character and values. Goodwill is the foundation of friendship, as it involves a genuine concern for the well-being and happiness of one's friends, independent of any personal gain or self-interest. Friendship is essential for human flourishing, as it provides emotional support, companionship, and encouragement in times of joy and adversity. Friendship enhances the enjoyment of life's pleasures and mitigates the pain of suffering, as friends share experiences and empathize with each other's joys and sorrows. Friendship is not solely based on utility or pleasure, but is rooted in a deeper appreciation of each other's character and a shared commitment to moral excellence. Good friends are hard to find and should be cherished, as they contribute to our happiness and well-being by sharing our joys and lightening our burdens. Friendship requires time, effort, and genuine care for the other person, as it involves nurturing and maintaining the bond of affection through mutual understanding and support. Book 9. The Perfect Friendship. The perfect friendship is rare and exists only between individuals who are virtuous and morally upright, sharing a deep bond of mutual respect and admiration for each other's character. In the perfect friendship, friends love each other for their virtuous qualities and seek each other's well-being and happiness above all else. Friendship based on virtue is enduring and unselfish, as it is founded on a shared commitment to moral excellence and the pursuit of the good life. perfect friendship is characterized by mutual trust, loyalty, and a genuine desire for the other person's flourishing, with friends acting as moral mirrors and guides to each other. Friends in the perfect friendship delight in each other's company and find joy in sharing their lives, experiences, and aspirations as they journey together towards eudaimonia, or human flourishing. The perfect friendship is immune to envy, rivalry, and conflict, as friends rejoice in each other's successes and support each other through trials and tribulations. True friends in the perfect friendship are like two bodies with one soul, united in purpose and harmony, and bound together by a shared commitment to living a life of virtue and excellence. The perfect friendship is a source of strength, inspiration, and support, enriching the lives of those who partake in it and contributing to the overall flourishing of society. In the perfect friendship, friends find solace and comfort in each other's presence, sharing their joys and sorrows, triumphs and failures, in a bond that transcends the superficialities of worldly pursuits. These quotes highlight insights into the nature and significance of friendship, emphasizing its role in promoting human flourishing, moral development, and personal well-being. Aristotle distinguishes between different types of friendship and elucidates the qualities of the perfect friendship, which is based on mutual admiration, virtue, and a shared commitment to the good life. Book 10. Pleasure, Happiness, and Upbringing. Pleasure is not the highest good, but it is an essential component of the good life, as it accompanies virtuous actions and contributes to overall happiness. Happiness is the ultimate goal of human existence, and it consists of living a life of virtue and excellence in accordance with reason and rationality. The pursuit of pleasure alone does not lead to true happiness, as it often involves temporary gratification and can distract from the pursuit of higher goods and moral values. Happiness is achieved through the cultivation of virtuous habits and the exercise of practical wisdom, leading to a state of inner harmony, fulfillment, and well-being. The upbringing and education of individuals play a crucial role in shaping their character and moral development, as they learn to cultivate virtues and overcome vices through proper guidance and instruction. The upbringing of children should prioritize the cultivation of moral virtues and the development of intellectual faculties, as these are essential for leading a flourishing and meaningful life. True happiness is found in the contemplation of the highest goods and the pursuit of noble ideals, rather than in the pursuit of fleeting pleasures or material possessions. The virtuous person finds joy and satisfaction in living a life of moral excellence and intellectual inquiry, striving for self-improvement and the realization of their full potential. These quotes reflect Aristotle's insights into the nature of pleasure, happiness, and upbringing, highlighting the importance of virtuous living, rational self-discipline, and moral education in the pursuit of human flourishing and well-being. He underscores the need for moderation in the pursuit of pleasure, the cultivation of moral virtues through habituation and practice, and the significance of a proper upbringing and education in fostering moral character and intellectual development.